Hello, I'm Roto, and this is a new Let's Play of Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. They brought out an update to the graphics which adds ray tracing, and so I thought I'd give this game a go and thought I would record it and put the results up on YouTube for you to all to annoy. So let's begin the game. There's a lot of background stuff in here, so I doubt I'll be talking that much through it. I'm just playing and enjoying it. So let's start. Rather than keep you talking, I do intend to finish my Cyberpunk playthrough at some point, and I just haven't touched it for a while now. I've got so far ahead with it. But let's get on with this.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in Helheim.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
You see them? You can see.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Soundtrack to this game is awesome.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Here we are. I completed this game about a year ago. Update, I thought I'd give it another go. But I reset all the achievements and everything. I never completed all of these lore objects the first time round. I thought I'd give that a go this time. But if I don't make it, it's nothing too sad.
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know.
Ring.
Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us?
We've got a new puppy.
Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
You might be able to hear him barking.
Look really clearly. Focus, Senua. Focus. Focus and you'll see.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Yearns for life, hungers for it. Pack of wolves on a hunt, but she's not stopping. Not this time.
I hear the voices, but I ignore them and just keep killing.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
You've lost. It's lost.
Where are you?
I mean, his head's lost a little bit of mass, maybe.
I hear you.
You shrink, I suppose, over time.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness.
The hair looks fantastic.
And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Gillian.
Why is she doing this?
Oh, you can definitely see the reflections in the water here.
He's already dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace.
The world is beautiful.
To rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll never make it to Helheim. She can't let. Do you know where
The
you
bridge
are?
to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Oh my god, I can almost hear that wind buffeting in my ears.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
That's the way. Climb up there.
Quickly, go, quickly.
You don't know where you're going. Turn around. So brave. You're not safe. Stop! Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
So I'm not going to be too stuck on the puzzles. Although I'm sure I'd have forgotten some of them.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
The roof is my truth.
Good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Walk along until we see loads of the symbol. There it is. We focus it.
Focus. You look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
It changes. Game is beautiful. Really love the way it looks.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that
What is that?
when we are always here?
I'm in no rush to get through it. I'm really enjoying
I guess it's the same.
looking at the scenery.
You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Listening to the voices, of course, which were rather oddly comforting.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the Allfather cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Always that thing in the background. Okay, see what's around here.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Okay, control was block, space was evade, left click fast attack, right click strong. Sound is beautiful.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Here we go. Here we go, here we go.
He can read you. He's gone! Go! Fight again! Spill their blood!
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rots will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost. Ooh.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught
Dialogue
us.
is so fitting.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surtr, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
2 gates, 2 gods.
She's too scared.
Which one?
Surtr, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like
I
her,
know I missed something in this room.
who spoke of his own darkness.
Oh yeah.
The Northmen.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's
A
right,
cow?
a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
A car? No, a cow. That makes more sense, I guess. Okay. So we have 2 more. That block's finished now. And we've got 2 blocks coming up. One for Surtr and the other for Valravn. And let's go and do Surtr first. The fire guy. I mean, I'm talking like I know this is Surtr for sure. It's the yellow one. I assume it is. It's the one I generally do first. I don't know if there's anything really to be gained. Ah. See, this was off to the side. I'm sure I've missed this before.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants.
Yeah, see, it went quiet as I came away from it. I can't go too far. I should listen to most of it before wandering off. Look, faces in the water.
Senua. We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
I am unsure of the faces in the walls. I think a lot of this is in my head. But we're just going on with it. And we find it kind of comforting and familiar. There's a danger. See? Voices are helpful. Whoa, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, heavy, right.
Take him down! Take him down! You won!
Another one. Let's just sidestep and kick. Yeah, sidestep and kick, come on, there. 1, 2, 3, heavy. 1, 2, heavy, quick. Yeah, come on.
Find a good position! Don't let them surround you. This far, she needs to end it.
Oh, I do like combat. Haha.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
I think it's up here where we've got to go. It looks like it's up here. This looks kind of adventure-y. Is this it there? Look at that in the background.
Follow the screams.
Follow the scrapes. There we are. Yeah, I'm trying to go towards the runes, so I appreciate the runes are important. You know, this feels like... I feel like that would be a better one. I just feel like that would be a... Really? I can go a bit further. What's going on over here? Burnt bodies. This one. Here we are. This looks like it.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Okay. I don't think there was any of those big stone focus thingies up here, was there? I mean, quite often in the path off to the side there is a miss. Most of them would come back for, but there's one or two you can't. I don't think there's any in this area.
First came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
So we look for faces in the rocks and those lore objects. So we have to get through this door, and to do that we set it afire through focusing on... We've got combat coming up.
Don't let them get behind you. End it now. It's nearly the end.
Wrong timing. Timing was bad.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it.
Okay. Now,
when you see a fire gate of Surtr, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
okay, interruption over. Back to the game. Oh, it was we. Soot.
It's this there. There it is. Focus.
Run.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
I thought I failed. Oh, it took too long then.
What's happened? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion.
It was a trick.
The buyer.
Cert
is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Cert. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting. Cert
Is waiting for you.
through.
Oh,
Find
it's
him.
the next one. Right, we've not missed any up to here, I don't think.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surtr, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
And who can blame him? Go under the bridge. Another one of those doors. So we need another altar, and then we're going to have to run from the altar to the door, to the
She
gate.
needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtr.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Trying to get some bearings. Look, there's another one of those things over here. Node stones.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surtr and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Okay. Around here looked promising.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surtr. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Okay. So we're gonna get this fire. Run down here. Keeping that wall to my left. Running forward and through there. We have our bearings. And we have a plan. Let's do this. Come on, where am I? I want to make it. This is the way. Down here. Keep to my left. Sure, this is the way. Yes, this way. We got it.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
Okay. Part 3. Look for those stones. I'm assuming there's got to be enough one about this place somewhere. So this would be the puzzle. So this is the fire door.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtr.
Right. Understood. I'll have a little wander about the place first, shall we, before we start activating things. Get a feel for the location. I'm not exactly seeing any more lore stones. That looks like an arm. How odd. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so no lore stones to be found. A couple of runes.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
I think I've got to be up there.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Look, a law stone.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surtr will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that is the R. We've just got to be at a better place than here. I think higher up. So let's go around and do the course again. What's the other shape? The X. Yeah. But that's it from the other side, maybe, with the two of them trees for the X. I reckon this is looking likely. Okay. And we have the R left, which would be through here. We know the route. There we go. You know, it was over a year ago I did these puzzles, so there's still a bit of thinking involved and a bit of remembering. I don't know the place that well. Open up this, and then we've probably got to follow it through. I bet we've got to go through that burning house again. Push. Push. That's what we should be doing. Push, not focus. I feel they could have combined the push and focus keys. Yeah, this is the place. Okay. No, I need to get closer. Okay, let's run. Come on, Black Hand. Gotta go, whoa. This way. I don't want to burn. This way. Come on, let me out of this place. Come round the building. Here we are, up the stairs. I like the voices of encouragement. Don't look down. I am trying to run. Believe you me. My fingers on that run key like a motherfucker. We're gonna get out of here. Here we are. We're alright. Follow the R. There it is. What?
It's nearly over.
Come out! Get out of this place!
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Okay, let's follow it through. We have a ladder. Okay, let's have an explore first of all. Get a look and a feel for my bearings. So we come out back here, we've got a way. Around here. We have a watchtower. Around the back of that building. See what's up here quickly. No stones. I was hoping there'd be another focus stone. I feel I deserve one. That'll be the fire gate. Okay, let's go through the building. Pick up them letters. Here we go. Got 3 letters this time. And we can't pick them up from up here. Right. Was there a focus stone around here? I seem to remember, yes. What a memory on me. The final one for this section.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surtr spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
I hear ya. Ragnarok is coming. Looks like another symbol. Like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Come on. Give me them letters. Here we go. Here we go.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surtr. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Ha 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 ha. Come on, let's get it. I think this is the P here. I did get it, did I not? Oh, I understand. I did get it. This is a different that symbol. This is a P, and the X or plus, wonky plus. Telling me there's a P in here. This looks like it should be a P. Come on, you know that's it there. Okay. And the final set of runes. Here we are. I think it's from the other side though. And upside down, of course. I was just thinking, yeah, upside down. Gotcha. Okay, we've hit all three. Now we just need to go through here, light the fire altar, and burn the gate down.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surtr and escape my darkness, then so can you.
That's my plan.
Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Through the fire!
She's dying!
I'm dead. It didn't work out very well. Or was this all part of the plot?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surtr. Take his mark, and I will cheer you from your and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything. Everything.
All right.
But not me.
Soot.
Fight me now.
I don't know what to do with this guy. That's a big sword. Ow. Come on, motherfucker. Hoo-wee. Soot.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. And I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
And that is it for today. Oh, we've killed our first boss, Surtr.
Truth was a troubled man.
Went down pretty well.
A scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
I'm hoping this is the way back. Yeah, this bridge is new. There's a shortcut back.
Senua saw a deep connection formed between
Ah, this is the bridge.
the darkness. His tales of hell.
We found another way.
Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
So we'll go back to the main cavern and then I'll log out for the day. Ready to begin Valraven tomorrow. I fear I have taken a wrong turn somewhere. It seems to be an awful long way back.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question.
It was overrated.
An illusion of self is shattered. You simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again.
This looks like a nice place to leave it. I wish I could just...
Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Okay, we're going to exit here and we'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.